The last job I just had paid over $200,000. Worked as a telecom tech, I worked as a Cisco engineer, IT administrator, I worked for a couple of .com companies, and I've had my own business off and on for about the past 15 years. In this video, we're going to talk about the 5 skills that I think you should have to launch your tech career with 0 experience. Now, do I have a college degree? No, I don't. I don't have a college degree. All right, well, skill number 1 is going to be having a tech knowledge that's a mile wide and an inch deep. When you go into an interview with somebody, they're going to be probing a little bit to find out if you're familiar with certain topics. Because by doing that, they're going to be able to gauge how much knowledge or how much experience you've had. We don't need to be an expert. We just need to know a little bit about a wide array. Skill number 2, and that is get an industry certification. Any certification. So if you've got a resume with no certifications on it, it's a good chance that's going to get pitched straight away. You need to have at least 1 or 2 certifications on your resume. You don't need to spend 6 months and $400 taking an certification exam. There are lots of free tech certifications out there. Any certification is better than no certification. Professionalism and communication skills, which is skill number 3. First of all, first impressions do matter. Okay, I know that sounds cliche, but it does matter. So the way that you present, the way that you communicate, whether you have an interview in person or whether you get an interview over a Zoom meeting, that's why it's so important for you to be on point with your dress, your communication skills, your eye contact. Just check your style for a minute. Dress business-like, all business, talk all business, stay all business. You know, if I'm a hiring manager and I'm looking at you as a potential candidate, one of the things I'm going to be kind of sizing you up is this somebody I can put in front of my customer? Skill number 4, initiative and self-direction. In other words, your ability to work without supervision. Do you take ownership of things? You want to be able to bring those examples to the interview. And don't worry that that example didn't happen in IT space. Initiative and self-direction is independent of what field it's in. Skill number 5 is experience. Now, I know you're thinking, wait a minute, Steve, I thought this whole video was about if I had no experience. Yes, that is still true. Think about experience as not necessarily just work history. So chances are you've already done something. It may not have been in a paid capacity. Maybe you've set up a network in your own home. So any kind of technical experience from the past, even if it's not work history, is going to be better than nothing. I highly recommend you subscribe to my channel. I've got more stuff coming. I'm actually even building a course too.